The teams tonight, both highly ranked. What will the offenses have to do to get some scoring in this one?
Well, a few things. One, you've got to be patient. You've got to be ready and willing to make the extra pass. And then you also have to mix up what you do offensively. You don't want the defense to get a steady diet of what you're trying to do. Keep the defense off balance.
And the Clippers starting five. We've got Patrick Beverley. Ivica Zubac is out there with Morris. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's George in at the two-guard spot. Offensive rebound. McGee's shot is off. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on the bench.
They've just got to be more careful tonight. It's that simple. I mean, those guys are too valuable. They need them on the floor.
Looking at the last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to the Rockets. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. It's stolen by Bradley. James in the post. He's against Morris. Good work defensively by Morris.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
And George really good at recognizing his fast break opportunities and torching the defense with his speed and athleticism in transition.
Davis finds Bradley. And so just over a minute and a half played. Lets it go from the wing. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far.
That one is no good. And we are talking about Anthony Davis. How do you even put into words, Greg, what he's able to do on the basketball floor?
I mean, he's entering the conversation among the best big men of all time. On a nightly basis, dominating in so many facets of the game. Really, it's remarkable.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Beverley. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Warriors in San Francisco. Outside for George. Clock at 6. The tray. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Now let's take a quick look at the numbers for George. Right around 21 points per, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. Well, you know that he can put points up in a hurry, and he leads this team in scoring.
Yeah, you know, I think he's got a great sense of how to keep their offense going and being productive. If somebody else is having an off night, then he kind of steps in and fills the gap.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
Well, for so much of what Paul George brings to the table, you have to start with his defensive impact. He is one of the top defenders in the league at his position, if not the best.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Back to Bradley. The pass to Davis. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Zubac, the pass to Beverley. And here's Leonard from 3. They grab their own miss. McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Passes to Zubac. Shot clock at 6. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Near the three-point line, it's Morris.
And the aggressive attitude of Davis on D makes him such a tough matchup. He's not going to give his man an inch of breathing room, and that was the difference on that possession.
And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. Bradley deciding where to go with it. To end the drought. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Beverley. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. 5 to shoot. Here's Bradley.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. Not one second chance bucket for the opposition. They're boxing out on every shot.
Here's Leonard. Lays it up off the glass.
And he's got the athleticism and strength to be a powerful presence inside. Leonard never afraid to get in and mix it up down low.
Now here is McGee. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Green. Knocked away. Stolen by George. Here's Leonard. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
To the middle. Here's Davis. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Morris. Bradley against Leonard. Morris outside, down low, and it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Morris. 6 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And the Lakers call time here.
Many thought the Raptors or Lakers would land Kawhi, but in the end, he came to the Clippers to write his own legacy. Returning to Southern Cal, where he grew up, was a big part of his decision. The big surprise was how Kawhi was out recruiting other stars behind the scenes to join him with the Clippers.
Now here's Green. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Here's LeBron. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop LeBron. I mean, he's strong, and when he gets up ahead of steam, he's a freight train.
Now the Clippers with it. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. And George kicks to Zubac. Outside Leonard. Green against George. LeBron with some nice D.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
Clippers leading by 7. Now here's Beverley. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game, and it's Leonard missing. Lakers shooting in the early going here, pretty dreadful, 22%. Here's Bradley. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through.
Now Beverley dishes it to Leonard. Shoots over Bradley, and that one's good. Leonard's got 8 points.
Yeah, and from mid-range, Leonard's jump shot is money. It doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or catch and shoot. He never loses his touch.
Bradley can't get it to go.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Took him no time at all on that one. And the Clippers lead by 9.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
James against Morris. Here's Davis. The Clippers grab the miss. To the inside. George. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And now it's an 11-point Clipper lead. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Lakers. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played. Fade away. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. Leonard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Frank Vogel had a few minutes to share with me. There's only so much you can do game planning for Paul George. The coach is just as concerned with PG's defense as he is with his scoring. It's tremendously long and disruptive. We know that George is as good as they come at the defensive end. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. And Clark, when you think back to your playing days in high school, what memories come to mind?
Well, just the fun of being able to have success all 4 years I was at St. Joseph High School in Cleveland, the way the city rallied around us my senior year when we had a chance to play for a state championship. Unfortunately came up short. The teammates and coaches and teachers that I had a chance to enjoy those 4 years with, all really fond, special memories for me. And, you know, quite a bit of turnover for the Lakers in recent years, guys, from the front office to the coaching staff. I think it's always important for an organization to have a common voice to speak in stereo and have everybody in proper alignment from the top down to the court.
Now here's Rondo, and looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. The feed to Davis. Will it go? And the rejection by Harrell. Goes back up. And the rejection by Harrell.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
It's George on the wing. Back to Harrell. Back to George. Dwight Howard pulls it in. And as the Lakers have looked to fill positions, Clark, a real affinity for candidates with the Lakers history.
Yeah, you know, that's exactly right. They view it as a family, but here recently, they've expanded their options and have looked outside of past Laker pedigree in terms of filling some key spots, which is part of what you have to do if you're going to move forward and be successful.
They get it back.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night, a hand in your face on every jumper.
Now here's Williams, following the miss by Kyle Kuzma. Pass to Harrell. Here's Williams. On the wing, George. Back to Harrell. And there's the pass to Williams. From deep three-point range, the shot comes out. Great tee that time from Rondo. Lakers trail by 11. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Here's Davis. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Look at how high George gets off these drives to the hoop. Banging it down with the violence of a madman.
And here's Rondo after the Clippers pick up 2. Here's Kuzma, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Lou Williams.
And positionless basketball, all the rage, and Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
Markieff Morris is checked in for Anthony Davis. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Reggie Jackson's checked in for Paul George. Rondo against Jackson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. And very light-footed is Kuzma. Moves well for his size.
You know, kind of a tweener in terms of build, but he has the ability to light up that scoreboard, something every team can use.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
Love the size and athleticism Kuzma possesses. He uses both of them well to draw these fouls.
A go-to scorer's mentality for Kyle Kuzma, Clark. He's got a wide array of shots at his disposal.
Boy, I don't know if there's a more versatile scorer as a young player in the league than Kuzma. He's got the turnaround jumper, the sky hook, step backs, drives it aggressively. Boy, he has got a lot in that book bag of his.
1:16 left to play here in the first. Green finds Williams. Back to Green. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. And the Clippers lead by 14.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Rondo against Williams. And Kuzma slams it in.
Yeah, Rondo just working the ball around there. He loves finding his teammates when they're open in the sweet spots.
Passes it to Green. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Clippers have possession, leading by 12. Deflected by Howard.
Excellent timing by Howard. He knows exactly when to jump to deny shot attempts.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Now, here's Howard. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. What a terrific move that was.
And you know what? There's no question about it. Dwight Howard still has it going on inside.
Rondo against Williams. From deep. And no good in the last second attempt this time. Yeah.
The words of a leader. James has proven time and time again that he's dangerous in late game situations.
Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. Guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for the Lakers right now, Howard is out there with Morris. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Rajon Rondo. And it's Caruso in at the 2 spot. And the first one at the line is good. All right, Clark, game is on the line. One free throw to make to win a big game. Who is up there for you?
I'd go with your colleague and mine.
Oh, yeah.
But since he's no longer in uniform today, I will go with Steph Curry and Malcolm Brogdon.
Great names. Clippers leading by 8. Williams passes to Harrell. And here is Shamet. Outside Williams. And stolen by Kuzma. And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it. And Howard with the stuff.
Great timing and recognition as Howard is able to go up for the alley-oop.
The Clippers shooting the ball at 42%. And here is Williams. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Jackson. Poked loose. And is out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. Here's Jackson. His last outing, 16 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Jackson's got 5 points so far.
And Jackson has become a reliable three-point shooter. That's a shot you got to respect.
Rondo with it. Inside. Kuzma. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Now here's Williams. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Here's Green. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Out to the right wing. Rondo against Jackson. Morris outside to the paint. Outside for Rondo. Over Jackson. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Clippers leading by 6. Pass to Harrell. At the top of the key, Williams. Off target with his 3. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
If he's one thing, he's efficient in the paint. Rondo really good with the positioning there close to the basket.
Rondo against Jackson. On the wing, Williams. Now, here's Shamet, guarded by Kuzma. And the foul's called on Markieff Morris. That's his first foul. LeBron's checked in for the Lakers. The Clippers also making some changes. Marcus Morris is checked in for JaMychal Green, and Kawhi Leonard subbed in for Lou Williams. Here's Shamet. He had 10 points in the win against Golden State.
And one of the big ways he came through was at the foul line. They couldn't contain him. He was equally effective at scoring baskets as well as getting to the line.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, we know about Lou Williams' story. The 3-time Sixth Man of the Year may be undersized, but he keeps finding angles to score. Williams said, "I can't shoot straight up. I've always played crooked. It's weird, but it's something I've developed, fading away from guys. I have bigger defenders on me, and it's just about creating space." Kevin, even well into his 30s, Lou Will still does it as well as anybody.
I would totally agree, David. He is always deadly. Thank you. And it's Harrell missing.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Leonard. And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Morris. Poked away. James kicks to Caruso. Morris against Morris. 4 on the clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Here's Rondo. A miss that time would have put him up. The Clippers in the lead. A superstar summer, Greg, for the Los Angeles Clippers in Kawhi Leonard and in Paul George. Greg, they have 2 elite wings, great defenders in their prime.
Give them credit, but also Kawhi Leonard pushing the levers behind the scenes. He wanted another superstar to join him in recruiting Paul George, who still had 2 years left on his deal in OKC. Kawhi took unprecedented control of his free agent destiny.
Now here's Rondo. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. The Lakers making a switch here. Green's checked in. Patrick Beverley, he's checked in for the Clippers. Kicks to Leonard. Outside Jackson. Trying to end the drought. The Lakers with the rebound.
Tough miss, especially since the defense wasn't that strong. I mean, he needs to cash in from there.
Pass to Caruso. Back to Green. Morris against Morris. Morris dishes to Green. Morris passes to Green. And again, no good by the Lakers. And so here are the Clippers. They've led by as many as 14 points. Count that one. And that's now 7 points for Reggie Jackson.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession.
And taking a look here at the numbers for Patrick Beverley. His last 10 games, he's putting up about 5 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And there isn't much to write home about with his numbers. I think he'd like to up his contribution.
Yeah, but you got to earn that chance. I mean, you get what you earn. His numbers are fine, but he's not going to get a lot more floor time unless he turns it up a notch.
And it's Leonard missing.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Bradley. Here's McGee. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Hey, you know, guys, McGee has won back-to-back titles with the Warriors. You know, that's not too bad for a journeyman.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
JaVale McGee taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from McGee. Well, with the playoffs coming up quickly, Clark, strength of schedule can play a big role as it determines where a team is going to be seated come playoff time.
No, I agree with you in terms of even just making the playoffs sometimes, Kevin,
Yes.
based on where teams are and who they're playing. I mean, those matchups against potential playoff teams that are still fighting for seeding, they can sharpen you up and get you ready. And actually, those games can be playoffs before the playoffs in many ways.
I always admire the coaches, Clark, that walk their players through the different scenarios because they should be aware.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly. You want everything out in front of you. As long as your team is able to handle it, and most of these teams can, I think that's a good point.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
The Clippers keep it alive.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
Now, here's George. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Golden State.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
George with the ball. Guarded by Bradley. The 3 from Morris. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound. McGee's got 7 rebounds in the game. LeBron outside. Back to Bradley. Launches a 3. Out of bounds. The Clippers take possession.
And now let's take a look at Kawhi Leonard.
He's been on a tremendous roll since the All-Star break.
12th in scoring, and he's as opportunistic as anybody defensively, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in steals per game.
And yeah, one of the most dangerous scorers in the game. He's already come up big in some key games this year. His teammates really feed off his presence, I think. Back to Morris. Over Caldwell-Pope, and there's Morris. That's good on the assist by George. Morris has got 4 points in the quarter.
The polished mid-range game of Morris. Some of his best shots come from about that 12 to 20-foot range.
Davis against Leonard, and the dunk by James.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
On defense, the Lakers. 4-point game. George against Caldwell-Pope. The offensive rebound, Zubac.
Boy, that long athletic body of McGee allows him to rim protect without fouling.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for JaVale McGee. Beverley feeling it out a bit. Morris with the ball. Picked up by Davis. Morris kicks to Beverley. 5 on the clock. Fades. Zubac's no good. Lakers trail by 4. Bradley passes to James. Baseline J on the way. He gets that one. James has got 8 points.
He's so good at creating his own shot. He's just got an endless supply of moves. LeBron James.
Beverley the pass to Leonard. Now Zubac. James covering. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Back to Beverley. The pass to Zubac. Now here is Morris. A rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. On the trade for Anthony Davis, a risk for the Lakers, but they feel, Greg, that both sides will find an extension this offseason.
There is mutual interest from both sides. Lakers made the trade confident Davis would resign. A bit of a leap of faith, but the Lakers did everything they could to secure Davis long term.
It's good. Morris has got 6 in the quarter.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Kuzma against Leonard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
You know, there are differing opinions as to who the best defensive player in the league is, but no matter what, Kawhi is always in the discussion.
Green, he's checked in for the Clippers. Williams comes in for George.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Davis dishes to James. Tipped away. Zubac with it. Picked up by Davis. Beverley against Caldwell-Pope. Count the basket. Beverley's got his second basket of the night.
And Beverley is a tricky player. I mean, somebody who has so many different shots to choose from.
James in the post. He's covered by Leonard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And really a good job of getting to the line in that first quarter. Hasn't been doing that as much here in the second.
The Lakers have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
And, Kevin, it's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
First free throw is good.
You know, some folks were saying Kuzma wouldn't even get drafted a few years ago. That's why this draft stuff is more art than science sometimes, but he has proven his doubters wrong very quickly.
Rajon Rondo's checked in for the Lakers. Clippers leading by 6. Williams looking around. Lets the 3 fly. That shot off.
And you could tell he thought he had a little. And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Paul George is out there with Patrick Beverley. Then it's Marcus Morris. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Leonard in at the small forward position. Here's Beverley. Following the basket by JaVale McGee. Bounce pass from Beverley. Here's Leonard. It doesn't go for him. LeBron with some nice D.
And
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Now here's Beverley. Morris right side. In the corner, George with it. Just 5 to shoot. Releases from 15. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
Boy, when George is this aggressive with his offense, it's a sight to behold when he gets rolling. Just get out of the way and let him have the marquee.
Now here is Davis. Providing around 26.5 points a game, rarely has an off night.
Really good job on the inside that time. I mean, he had to work for that rebound, and he got it done.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Here's Leonard, 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. And now a 6-point Clipper lead.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Harrell.
And his scoring numbers have been going in the right direction these past few years. He's gotten better and better at handling what those opposing defenses are throwing his way and finding ways to get his points all over the floor.
Davis is really the total package, a mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
And the foul on Avery Bradley. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Outside Leonard. Back to George. 6 to shoot. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Lakers trail by 6. And a big summer for the Lakers, trading for Anthony Davis for a time. Greg, it even looked like they had a great shot at landing Kawhi Leonard.
He ends up choosing the Clippers, which gives rise to a compelling rivalry. The nexus of NBA basketball has shifted to the city of Angels. Whichever team you root for, LA fans with a lot to celebrate.
Bradley, no one around him. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Bradley's got 5 now.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Beverley with the ball. Picked up by Davis. Beverley the pass to Zubac. The shot off that time. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Passes it to James. McGee with it. Defended by Beverley. Left side Davis. Over Leonard. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Davis.
As dangerous as he is inside, Davis gives opponents nightmares when he's able to get to the mid-range. He's very reliable when he steps back and takes the jump shot.
And the rejection by James. Green kicks to Bradley. Outside, Davis. Over Morris. And another basket for the Lakers.
And the soft jump shot there of Davis. You got to respect his perimeter game.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. And the bright lights of L.A., perhaps too much for some players. But you know what, Greg? Not for LeBron James.
This guy thrives in the spotlight. The Lakers crafting a roster to satisfy his championship ambitions. Off the court, the City of Angels perfect for maximizing his business aspirations.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Markieff Morris comes in for Davis. And it's Alex Caruso in for Bradley. The Clippers also making some changes. Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. Landry Shamet comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Jackson in for Patrick Beverley. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Green finds James. And they double up James. To the inside, Morris. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Jackson has the open look. Hits the three-point bomb. Jackson's got 10 points.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Right side, Green. No good that time. So the Clippers will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. And it's Shamet missing. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 2. Green kicks to Caruso. They kick it out to Green. Second chance shot. Morris with the rebound. The Clippers have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. The shot by George, no good. It's a close game here in Los Angeles. Here's Caruso, defended by George. George with the defensive effort. Jackson from long range. And the Clippers miss again.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Green passes to Morris. No good that time. The Clippers go the other way with it. Outside Jackson. Out left to the wing. Up top Morris. Outside Jackson. Lets it go with a 3. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
They could use a bucket. Stolen by George. He's all alone. Shamet hammers it home to polish off the break.
Well, we've talked about, you know, George is athletic. He's long, and he's got really long arms, which helps him as a defender, and that allows him to clog up passing lanes and come up with steals, too.
And the Lakers call time here. Mark, it seems that guards are rebounding now more than ever. What do you make of that trend?
You know what, Kevin? I think it's a function of how the game is played. More and more teams play small ball, where they really don't have a big guy out there or a traditional center out there. You may have guards and wings, and oftentimes your tallest guy might be 6'8". So it makes it important for guards and everybody to rebound the ball. So I think you see more guards getting more rebounds because of teams playing small ball as a function of the three-point shot's importance in the game.
Now here's Green. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Now Rondo. Pass to Kuzma. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Clippers leading by 5. Outside Williams. Puts up a 3. Kuzma pulls it in. The Lakers shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. The dish to Rondo. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. Back to Rondo. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Howard. Another shot. And he sinks the layup. Howard's got 8.
Sensational at hitting the glass. Howard has fantastic timing when he goes after those rebounds.
Jackson with it. Now guarded by Caldwell-Pope. Williams with a clean look. No good on the triple.
And what a struggle it has been yet to convert a single shot from the field.
And the pass to Rondo. Back to Kuzma. The fader. Bucket is good. Now just a 1-point Clipper lead.
You know, for such a young player, Kuzma has a tremendous amount of confidence, and Seems to be comfortable no matter where he is and what the circumstance is.
Now here's Jackson. 13 points in the game. Williams kicks to Jackson. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Clippers making a change here. Leonard's checked in.
Kawhi Leonard.
And here is Harrell. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Softly drops in the floater.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Rondo passes to Howard. Kuzma, right side, shoots over Leonard. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Passes it to Shamet. Outside Jackson. Pass to Leonard. Over Howard. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Jackson. And now a 5-point Clipper lead. The Lakers shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Here's Rondo. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Yeah, and Rondo, he's fantastic at staying strong through the contact.
Jackson kicks to Harrell. Pass to Shamet. Outside Williams. Back to Shamet. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. Lakers trail by 5. Rondo looking around. There's the pass to Howard. Over Harrell. Great D that time from Harrell.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
Pass to Howard. Clock at 6. Rondo passes to Caruso. No good on the shot. Excellent D there from Williams. Teardrop shot. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
It's Kuzma penetrating. And it's good. 2 points.
Boy, you got to shut these lanes off because Kuzma relishes the opportunity to finish around the rim.
Here's Jackson. Can't hit from in close. And that's going to do it. Clippers leading by 6. Rondo and Caldwell-Pope in the backcourt. Anthony Davis is out there with Kyle Kuzma. And it's McGee in at the 5 down low. That's the Laker 5. Knocks it loose. Kuzma against Leonard. Floats it up for Davis. It's rebounded by Lou Williams.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Lakers shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. To the right side. Here's Kuzma. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Leonard's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Inside. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And wow, you just have to love the motor on Montrezl Harrell when he's on the floor. Great on the glass, and he just plays with such a fire.
And the Lakers making a change here. Bradley's checked in. That's good from Harrell. And with Harrell, you can see how his energy spreads to the rest of the team.
Reminds me a bit of what Fareed used to bring to teams. Harrell is also undersized, but boy, he makes up for it in so many ways.
Davis. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Leonard's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Down low. And Harrell, the bucket on the assist by Beverley. Beverley's got his 3rd assist on the night. Lakers trail by 13. Outside Brent. About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. He kicks it to McGee. On its way from Caldwell-Pope for 2. And he hits the jump shot. Caldwell-Pope's got his first points of the night.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Zubac the pass to Leonard. Beverley with the ball. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Leonard. With the fadeaway. Again, the Clippers.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. I mean, he's getting to his spots, shooting the ball with confidence. Excellent turnaround for him.
Now, here's Bradley. Kuzma outside. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Leonard. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Clippers. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Brooklyn Nets. Then on Saturday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And for the game with the Mavericks, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Here's Williams following the basket by Anthony Davis. To the middle. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And Leonard enjoys jamming it home, Kevin. Got to keep him as far away from the hoop as possible.
And the Lakers call time here. Greg, I'm just so impressed with the level of finesse and craftiness that Lou Williams always plays with.
And Kevin, you don't stay a perennial 6th Man of the Year candidate at Williams' age without having more than a few tricks up your sleeve. He's so good in tight spaces and can find a way to get a shot up where others just have to kick it out.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. James checked in for Kyle Kuzma, and it's Green in for Caldwell-Pope. The Clippers also making some changes. Marcus Morris is checked in for Harrell, and it's Paul George in for Williams. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during that last timeout and listened to Frank Vogel talk to his team, he said, "Do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back." Guys?
All right, David, thanks. No one near James as he lets it go. And at last, they get one to fall. Clippers leading by 11. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. And Beverley kicks to Leonard. Zubac the pass to Leonard. From deep three-point range, and it's Leonard again missing.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
And so Beverley will bring it up for the Clippers. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. He dishes it to Leonard. Fires at the elbow. Again, the Clippers.
Boy, you look at the defense, not nearly the hustle or energy at that end of the floor. It's the exact opposite of what it was in the first half.
Now here is McGee. Kicks to Davis. On the wing, James. Just 4 to shoot. And there's another one for the Lakers.
You know, for LeBron, I think that mid-range shot is an important one for him to have in his bag. It keeps the defense honest.
Beverley with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron. Good on the shot. And the Clippers lead by 11.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Yeah, I don't know if it's coincidence or not, but a much better half since they changed hoops. They're really looking strong here.
Now here's LeBron. Here is McGee. Kicks it out to James. All sorts of time. McGee, the pass to Davis. Over Morris. Here's McGee. Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. It's George on the wing. James covering. And the rejection by LeBron.
Using his length and timing and bounce to perfection there. LeBron James, excellent shot blocker.
Pass to Bradley. Back to LeBron. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Beverley, the pass to Zubac. Dishes it to George. The pass to Leonard. Shoots. Rebound by JaVale McGee. McGee's got 14, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
And Beverley kicks to Morris. Passes it to George. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And you can see they're waking up after what was a sluggish first half for them offensively. They've been much more accurate from the field since halftime.
Free throw good, Paul George.
And every single season, Paul George has kicked his game up another level. I think he's a premier two-way forward who gets it done at both ends.
They get it again. Here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now here's Beverley. McGee with the block. Outside, Davis. It's stolen by Morris. And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. Nobody near George. He trains the quick shot. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, the confidence that George brings to his game is also confidence that impacts and injects his teammates. He's a high-octane scorer who's ready to go as soon as the game starts and whenever he gets the ball.
And the Clippers call time here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And now the presentation of our Jordan player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. Clippers leading by 8. Now here's Beverley. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. The Lakers shooting it well here in the fourth quarter at 50%. LeBron outside to the inside. Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And I tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game. And he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
And George, here we go. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Lakers trail by 6. LeBron James on the wing. Pass to McGee. Lakers working the ball around now. Shot clock at 5. Bradley, that's for 2. Misses off the right iron.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Pass to Zubac. Morris outside. Offline with his 3.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Bradley.
Nice play call there. Down the stretch, getting him the open look.
Yeah, I put that one on the defense. I mean, they can't leave him open at this stage.
Zubac's in the post. McGee's there. Second shot opportunity. The Lakers with the rebound. McGee's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Now here's LeBron. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
James in the post. He's covered by Leonard. Outside, Green. Stolen by George. Lets a floater go. No good. Shot missing. Great D that time from LeBron. Over in the corner, Green. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Lou Williams is checked in for Patrick Beverley. Clippers leading by 7. And the Clippers call time here.
Ladies and gentlemen, Laker girls.
Green against George. Over Green. That doesn't go either for George.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Outside, Green. He kicks to James. And it's sent back by Leonard.
And a sensational individual defender. Leonard will lock you down. Rejections are just part of the package he brings on the defensive end.
Now here's Leonard. Down low. Outside, George. Clock at 4. Leonard trying to break free. George, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful.
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
Now, here's George. And the Clippers miss again.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
James. It counts. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Elevating his aggressiveness and level of play in moments like this. LeBron, as clutch as they come.
George against Green. 16 feet away. Morris looking over the floor. Inside. McGee with the block.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look.
It falls.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
And the Clippers call time here. They're ahead by 1. There's 14 seconds left in the game. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And the second of 2 is good. That will put them up by 2. Timeout called the Lakers. They're down by 2. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
James against Leonard. Leonard with the steal. And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And the Lakers call time here. They're trailing by 4. 5 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Yeah, pure desperation right now, Clark. You think there's enough time?
I doubt it. I mean, it's clear what they've got to do. Quick shot, foul, and they need some cooperation with some missed free throws from the opponent.
And here's Bradley from 3. The shot, no good. So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they